What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. If you want up to 30 free stocks, Moo is going to give you up to 30 free stocks when you open a new Moo brokerage account. You put $100 in that brokerage account, they're going to give you 5 free stocks. You put $2,000 in that new brokerage account, they're going to give you 30 free stocks. Publicly traded companies. Limited time offer, so don't delay at today. Get yourself down in that description box. Click on that Moo link. Open up that Moo account today. Go get the free stock. Go get the free money. That offer will end March 31st, 2025. The 30 free stocks will poof, they will disappear. So don't let them disappear on you guys. Get down in that description box and go get them 30 free stocks. I'll also send you a couple of Moo tutorial videos that'll walk you through how to use the Moo brokerage app. All you got to do is send me an email through my website, www.richardfain.net. Let me know you've opened the Moo account. Let me know you funded it. And I'm going to send you out some Moo tutorial videos that will walk you through how to use the Moo brokerage app, so that you can start buying big boy blue chip paper assets to build your wealth. Well, guys, today was a good day. It was a green day in the stock market, and a lot of y'all are asking, well, golly, man, what happened from Friday of last week to today? On Friday, the market was dumping, sea of red. Today, all of a sudden, the market is rallying. Green trees, green pasture, everything was green. Well, 47 is what happened, guys. Again, 47 in this tariff war. He came out basically on Sunday and today and basically said that there's a potential where he will walk back some of these tariffs. You know, certain countries, certain products, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So a softer rollout of tariffs. That was good news, because nobody really believes tariffs will benefit the stock market or our economy, right? We get it. We're trying to make sure these countries that are taxing us tariffs, right, in trade, that they understand we can do the same thing. We also are trying to make the point that, listen, you guys with these lackadaisical, soft borders where, people could just freely come into our country and freely, I get it. The whole drug thing, I get it. But at the end of the day, from an economic standpoint, from a free market standpoint, from a wealth standpoint, the tariffs, most people don't believe they're in the best interest of those things, especially your investors don't. Your institutional investors, your hedge funds, your billionaires, and a lot of retail investors don't believe it will benefit us. I don't know the answer to that, guys, because I'm not an expert in that area. What I can tell you is, anytime 47 talks about pulling back those tariffs and softening the tariffs, the market goes up. Anytime he wants to roll them out full steam ahead and make them harder, the stock market goes down. That's all I can tell you. So I think 47 does not want a situation going into 2026 when they're trying to win, valuable seats in the House, the Senate. You don't want to go into that election year, that midterm election year, with a recession or a failing economy, failing stock market. You do not want that on the resume if you're a candidate on the Republican side. You don't want that on the resume, guys. And I think 47 is starting to understand that. Again, I'm not picking sides here. I'm just telling you what's causing the stock market to be so volatile. It's the tariffs, guys. And then when you couple that with this whole notion of the economy is about to go into a recession, things are slowing down and all this other stuff that the numbers disagree with. And I mentioned that to you guys yesterday in the video I did yesterday. The numbers don't support that. Go look at the numbers for inflation. Go look at the numbers over the last 2 years for GDP. Go look at the numbers over the last 2 years for the labor market. It doesn't support, in a couple of months of the new administration, that all of a sudden the labor market, the economy, all of that is manufactured. For whatever reason, it's been manufactured. The numbers don't support it. And that's basically what I told you guys yesterday, and I'm going to stick with that. So what should we be doing? Matter of fact, let me tell you what I'm going to do, because that's the only thing I can speak to, right? Because I'm not an expert. I'm not a professional here. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But what am I going to do? The same thing I did today. Continue buying. I picked up 20,000 shares of Firefly in the $4 per share range. Now, some of y'all might say, well, golly, man, that Firefly thing made it go down to $3 a share. It might. But I'm going to hold it anyways, because at some point, Firefly gonna catch fire again. And I think it's going to be real soon. And when it does, I'm going to make a lot of FCF. What did I do in the long-term portfolio? Continuing to pick up FTEC, SPLG. You got to remember, man, less than 2 months ago, FTEC was approaching $190 a share. Matter of fact, I believe it went to $191 for a brief little minute. You could pick this thing up last week. You could have picked it up in the 160 range, 162, 163 range. Today it jumped all the way up to, I want to say 168, something like that. 170 maybe, 168, 165, somewhere in that neighborhood, but it's on sale. Hey, look at Palantir last week. For the last couple of weeks, Palantir has been down what? High 70s, low 80s, somewhere in there. Jumped all the way up to $95 a share today, at least the last time I looked at it. What I'm telling you guys is, when you see these great companies falling in per share stock price, you got to be saying to yourself, this is temporary. Pick them up, hold them. That's what I've been doing. Now, you may do something totally different. It's your financial freedom. But I'm just telling you, man, I'm positioning myself. I don't have listen, all my money is in the market for the most part, other than the emergency fund. I looked at a statistic online today when it talked about, the percentage of people's money that's invested in equities. And when I say people, I'm really talking about all investors, right? Institution, all investors. If you look at today, 2025, right now, we are more invested in equities right now than we were back in what? The dot-com bubble, which was what, 2000, 2001, 2002? That's when we're at the highest level of investment in equities. We are higher than that right now. So a lot of people talk about this whole thing that, oh, things are on the side. No. People are investing. But here's the difference. They're not investing and just staying in. They're getting in, they're coming out. They're getting, and I'm talking about institutional investors. I'm talking about hedge funds. I'm talking about retail investors. A lot of them are just getting in and getting out and taking advantage of the dip. And then when stocks rise again, boom, they're selling them. Now, that's not the whole strategy for me. That's part of my strategy in the short-term investment strategy. That's the strategy I use. But I also got that long-term strategy where I just want to buy consistently through dollar cost average and build wealth. Because see, the real wealth is when you have enough assets that generate enough income to take care of you guys. So don't be afraid. What do I think is going to happen by April 2nd? I think we're going to rally. I think 47 is going to drastically pull back all of these tariff threats. Now, will there be some tariffs? I think there will be, but nothing like we've been hearing in the press that's been driving the stock market down. Nothing like that. I think they will be pulled back significantly, and I think we're going to get a rally. You look at the three major indexes today. Dow finished up 1.42%. S&P finished up 1.76%. And the NASDAQ finished up 2.27% just today. Now, could tomorrow that be erased? It could, because it's volatile. Anything 47 comes out and says that's bad news will drive those indexes down. But overall, we're starting to march back up, in my opinion. I believe, personally, my opinion is we're going to finish 2025 with an S&P 500 north of 6,500 points. Could get all the way up to 6,700 points. That's my opinion. Right now, today, we're at 5,700 and some change points. I think we got 800 to 1,000 points that we'll finish by year end. Again, I don't believe the Republicans want to go into 2026 midterm elections when they're fighting for seats in the House and the Senate. I don't think they want to go into that with a recession on their hands, with a stock market that's fell off by 10, 15, 20%. I don't think they want that on the resume, because people will hold that against them. Now, they're not going to come out publicly and say it. Not everybody. Everybody won't publicly come out and say it, but behind closed doors, they're going to blame the Republicans. Why? Because you inherited a really good economy. You inherited a really good stock market. You inherited a decent labor market. And within 90 days, you see where we're at. But it's not too late. And I think 47 understands that. And he's about to reverse all of this and run this thing up. That's my opinion now. I think by April 2nd, you're going to see this thing drastically look different. The stock market is going to look different by April 2nd. And then, of course, 47 will claim all credit for it. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Just fix the stock market and get it back to where it was when you walked into the Oval Office on January 20th. That's all. Get it back there, and I believe 47 will. And again, guys, this is not about me bashing anybody. This is not about me not supporting our current administration, because I do. I have no problem with our current administration, but that doesn't mean I have to agree with everything they say. Now, I know some of y'all out there are just blanket believe what anything they say. You don't fact check it. That's just the way your mind is and your mentality is. I'm not like that, right? I'm not going to believe everything Democrats say. They're human beings. They got their own agenda too, right? Both the Republicans and the Democrats have their own agenda. I ain't got no problem with neither party. The party I belong to is the American people. That's the party I belong to. I belong to the American people, America, the common folk, the 99 percenters. That's who I belong to. And that's who I want to see win, right? So get yourself in position, guys. If you want up to 30 free stocks from Moo. You know what to do. You got to get down in the description box ASAP Rocky. Them 30 free stocks, guys, going to be poof. They're going to be gone as of March 31st. So if you're sleeping on that, get yourself down in the description box. First link, click on the Moo link, sign up. Get yourself in position, man. Send me that email. Let me know you opened that account, you funded it, and I'm going to send you them tutorial videos. www.richardfane.net is the website address. Guys, I got 10 big boy blue chip digital products that will change your entire financial life. Go to the website, second link. Check them out. I've had a ton of you guys this week alone that have made an investment in yourself and grabbed them digital products. It just increases your financial literacy, and you're going to need that, man. You're going to need that in order to get confident and get comfortable executing and multiplying your money. While you're in the website, consider joining the fastest growing financial community on Patreon. We're called the Wealth Builders. We got over 1,900, headed to 2,000 wealth builders in our financial community in a little over 10 months. All we do in that community is help each other build wealth. None of us are experts. We don't try to tell you what to do. We just provide golden nuggets, tips, best practices, what's working, what's not working. And we also provide a safe haven from the matrix. If you want to be a part of that, guys, please click on that join button, that membership button in the website. It'll take you over to Patreon. Sign up. Come join us. Let us help you get to wealth, man. Let us help you get to wealth. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. Stay healthy, get wealthy, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.